What's going on, arcade nerds? I'm here in Tennessee working for this guy, and right now he has me fixing monitors. And this is the third load of monitors we're going to have. These are all fixed, and they're all going to go out, and you know, we're just getting ready to have working monitors to just drop in games. Okay, now I figured, yeah, I know it's a mess. This mess is all my fault, by the way. I'm a messy guy. But I figured I should start recording. So we have a Wells Gardner 4600 right here, and it has a flat line. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to fix this monitor, and I'm going to show you what to do. Now, let's see, I don't know. Hey Kelly, can you hand me an XY card? I want to get an XY card in my hand. There we go. Okay, now a lot of people might say, oh, replace the caps, replace the caps. Well, yes, always replace the caps, but this is not the problem. Caps does not cause this problem. 99.9% of the time, it's these two transistors. See this transistor, this green one? See this black one right here? I think Arcade Shop or Bob Roberts or one of those guys might sell it. No, guess not Bob Roberts anymore. Eon Kellogg might sell it. But we have a vast amount of parts behind all these games here, and we're going to find, or actually that's what Kelly's doing right now. She's looking for the transistors. So I suppose at any time you could just swap that card out, but my goal here is to get as many monitors working, not kill monitors to fix monitors. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to find these transistors, and I'm going to swap these transistors on this guy, and we'll get this sucker going. Okay, so I'm in the back of the monitor here, and just check this out. It's kind of funny. Somebody soldered directly to the color card, and made this plug right here for I know some Universals take it, some Ataris take this plug, but yeah, I don't know why just to make it easy on themselves. But okay, so what you want to do is you want to squeeze, there's a piece of plastic that goes across here, and you want to squeeze it right here, and you lift it. Okay, and so now we have this XY card. You can just rock it out, and here we go. One thing I'm going to do, oh, it looks like somebody might have already done it at some point in its life. But these plugs are kind of crappy, and you always want to solder, and, you know, reflow these solder joints right here. And looks like somebody did it. I'm going to redo it anyways. I'm just kind of, you know, I always redo it no matter what, whether someone else did or not. But okay, so let me pull out these two transistors. Okay, now last year I brought my desoldering iron, but my desoldering iron, the heating element went bad, and so we have, I ended up spending $200 for a new heating element, and kind of pissed me off. So I put the new heating element on, and it dies like 2 months later, a month later. So now I'm stuck with this crap. Now with these bulb irons, you can squeeze it and let it suck, and I suggest doing that if you're working on it with ICs. But when it's a transistor like this, I squeeze it and then just blow it through. I already removed these screws, so that should just pop out. Oh. That was for you guys. There we go. I hate using this kind of desoldering iron. It sucks. It sucks, but it's still probably better than using a solder sucker. You know what I mean? Okay, let me find those transistors. Okay, so I put the new transistors in, and don't forget to put a little bit of thermal compound heatsink grease, whatever you want to call it. Also, these transistors do not need a Mylar insulator. You can just mount them directly to the heat sinks. In this occasion, don't take that advice for everything. Okay, so now that's soldered on, and I know I haven't capped this yet. Oh, let me show you what I'm talking about when I say reflow these. I'm just gonna go ahead and add a little solder. Really, I mean, if you wanted to, you could just put some flux on this and just reheat it. That's all we're really after. We just want to reheat these in case any movement has happened over the years that might crack the solder joints. I don't mind stacking it up real high like this, because I think it's just fine. It's not hurting anything. Alright, let me plug this in the monitor over here, Kelly. Let's see what we get. Okay, let me find the power cord. Alright, look at the mirror, Kelly. Let's see what we got. And it's dead. Oh, we got something. Okay, alright, not collapsed. Now, let me show you a trick. Let's see here. I have a little tiny. Where's the bigger flathead, do you know?
I don't know where it went.
Ah, here it is. Alright, bring the camera right down here. Okay, can you see down here? Now, you see this metal can right there? You see the thing? Can you get it with the camera?
Yeah.
Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to go through this hole right here and try not to touch the edges of the metal. We're going to get it right there and touch the screw inside that can. It's a slug. Now look at the screen, and this is how you adjust the sync frequency on a 6100. Okay, so now we're in sync, and now go down here. See this knob right here? This is what I'm going to turn now. Check out the screen there. And it looks like we are missing red. And it doesn't want to sync up. I mean, but we can blame that on capacitors. So, before I go anywhere else, let me mess with the red gun right here, Kelly. If you have a missing color or a weak color or a strong color, you can adjust it with these knobs right here. Drive and cut off. I'm going to mess with that. Nope. No red whatsoever. So, let me do this. I'm going to get... I already have a good thought. This tube's going to need rejuvenated. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to ground this out. See how it's grounded to the frame? And you see these transistors here, here, and here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to touch the very top of them. Now you don't want to do it for a long time, but I'm going to touch the top of one transistor. Show it on the screen there.
Yep.
Okay, that's blue. Okay, I'm going to touch the next one. That's green. I'm going to touch, if I can reach around here. There's red. Okay, so since we do have red, that tells me that the tube does not need rejuvenated. Let's start with the neck board down here. Sure, so there's something probably wrong with this neck board. But before I even go there, let's mess with the color card. It could possibly be one of the transistors dying on the color card. Let me unplug this. Okay, we're unplugged. I got this out. Okay. Now keep in mind, this is still going to need to be recapped and all that. Okay, so you have your colors coming in. These are positive signals. They need to be converted with these transistors to make the negative signals. So every time that this color, let's say red, is turned on, this red going to the neck needs to be turned off. Okay, so when these voltages are present, that means no guns turning on. So, does that make sense? So it could be one of these transistors. These are probably 3904s or something. No, there's some, I don't know what they are. But anyways, let me try a different color card, and if a color card changes what the screen, I'm going to see if I can figure out which transistor it is. Okay, we have our new color, a different color card. We plug in the neck plug. And let's put this in. Put this in. Okay, let me plug the monitor back in. Oh, I see red. Red's the one we were missing, right?
Yep.
Okay. Alright. So, obviously it needs capped. Not too bad though for original. Up. Cycle around. I can see red's a little weak, so let me crank it up a little bit. There's a little bit of green. Looks like I need to back red off just a hair. Not bad, not bad. We're still gonna cap it though. The whole idea is to make sure these are dependable when I leave. Not bad though. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and, do you guys care about recapping? I don't know, how long is it? Is this video long enough? I'm gonna try to do a video every day. But so what I'm gonna do is probably going to, is this the one? Where is it? Where's the color card we just pulled out?
I think it was.
What'd you do? Here it is.
Yeah, I still got the wires there.
Okay, this one's gooey wires. I'm just going to go ahead and look up these transistors and see if we have them, and if we don't have them, see if I could just shove some 3906s in there or something like that. Yeah, so that's just messing around with this. You know what? I'm going to come back and I'm going to show it when it's all capped, just so we can have some completion, some finalization to this video. Okay, so my beautiful wife, she's going to recap all this and go. Anyways, she's going to discharge it. She just wanted to show you that she's discharging it. But what I want you to show them is where to find all the screws to get these out, because these are kind of a pain in the ass, especially if you never did it before. You got yourself a 1/4 inch. Now, there's one screw way back here.
Out,
okay,
thankfully.
You already got it out? Okay, well, let me try to zoom in. You see that hole? I never put that screw back in, ever. Why? You don't need it.
And it's a pain in the butt.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you don't have the right tool, you just need a long 1/4 inch. It's not a big deal. I just never put it back in because you don't need it. Oh, and she's taking out a screw right here. Where'd you take it out?
Right there.
Okay, you see that screw hole right there? Now once you take that out, this whole thing will tilt. First off, take it all out. Oh, by the way, your yoke. Now, these are marked differently on different yokes. Some of them actually say the word green, red, yellow, and whatever. But as you can see on this one, you can actually see a green mark. So go ahead and pull this off, and the green wire is going to go where the green mark is. Red, blue, yellow, okay? And I actually like this design because if you ever wanted to use this monitor with a game that has a mirror or something like that, you can just flip them right here, But okay, and I always like to take the other side of this out. My hand's crooked. Same way as the other side. You just squeeze it and then set it aside somewhere. And of course, the cards need to come out. I need to fix the other color card still. That's what I'm going to do while she caps the monitor. And all the cap kits here are from Arcade Shop. I use Arcade Shop cap kits often. Now, I don't know of any company that makes a full-fledged cap kit that replaces, well, not just caps, that replaces, you know what, I have debated on maybe making my own, not cap kit, but it would include caps, but like a kit that includes all the common parts. See, caps don't always fix monitors. If someone can someone let me know, does anyone make a kit that has like all the common parts? You know, if not, I may consider doing that someday, you know. But anyways, so what she's doing right now is she's removing the flyback from the metal. There's a screw on top, a screw on the bottom.
You don't even have to remove the bottom one.
Yeah, you don't have to take one of those screws. You don't have to take out all the way. Okay, so you're taking this out.
Yep.
Let me see over here on the counter.
Hold on.
Oh, she's desoldering the DAG ground.
No, it's completely disconnected.
Now, if you don't know, this is your DAG, okay? And this is your anode. There's the inner DAG and there's an outer DAG, okay? And what this anode is trying to do is trying to jump to the DAG. But what we're doing is, what the tube is doing is, I'm going to say this as simple as possible. We are, what's the word? We are manipulating the electron beam to do whatever we want it to do before it just gets to the end. Does that make sense? That's how a tube works. Super basic. Okay, now Kelly is taking these bolts out. You only
need to remove this one.
Yeah, you really only need to remove two. And then this piece of plastic will slide up. And like, I'm not going to sit here and show you another cap video. I'm sure there's a million cap videos. There's probably videos explaining this very thing. I don't want to make, you know, too many repeat videos. I bet John's Arcade makes, ooh, here's something. John's, you guys watch John's Arcade, I'm sure. You remember the G07 chassis from hell? If any of you guys know John from John's Arcade, I don't really know John. I met him a few times, I don't know him. But I would love to make a video. I want to fix his monitor, and I want to do it in like 15 minutes. I want to do it all on camera, no camera turn off. I want to fix his chassis, just because. Because I watch John all the time, and I love his channel. But I just wanted to get in there. I want to fix it. And I think that'd be a cool video, you know. So if any of you guys know John from John's Arcade, can you like try to finagle that chassis off of him? But okay, so Kelly is gonna cap this, and I'll come back and we'll show the end result. Okay, plug it in. Colors are not right, are they? Okay, we got too much red. You know, in person, I can see I had too much red, but on the camera screen, everything looks perfect. But okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust this knob right here is your overall brightness. And these are red, green, and blue drive. And then you have your cutoffs over here. Or is that right? Whatever. All right. So I'm going to turn red down some. And I believe that is a perfect picture. Alright. Well guys, if you like the kind of crap I do, support me on Patreon, or you know, like and subscribe. That helps a lot. Alright, have a good one.